Captain Matt Gray, thank you for having us in your office.
Oh, great pleasure, Pat.
So you've been in simulators and in aircraft for 40 years doing a range of flying. What technology have you seen that's come into the cockpit?
Aviation continues to evolve. Now, when I learned to fly in 1980, flight decks didn't look like this. What you're seeing now, this is called a glass flight deck, which is huge amounts of information. And then when I flew, back in my Air Force days, this amount of information wasn't available. So you've got enhancers in communication, navigation, energy management, a range of different technology, and aviation's been one of those industries that continues to evolve as aeroplanes become more capable. They become faster, more fuel efficient, but the information now presented to the pilot has to be able to keep up. So what you're seeing now is a very visually dense environment for a pilot to operate in. And if you consider a pilot acquires 80 to 90% of their information visually, there's a little bit of haptic feedback, a little bit of audio, but most of it comes in the form of visual acquisition via a pilot scan. So that's the difficulty, is scans have evolved over a period of time to take into account the amount of information that's being presented. And that's the big difference between 1980 and now. And this is a very typical flight deck. And even small training aeroplanes are starting to have glass flight decks. So the pilot scan, which is a core skill that a pilot has to have, now has to cope with this much information. So the scan that I was taught is now very different